Hello, hello, hello. I'm sitting here creekside and decided I'd bring you to my nature time today. I'm pretty close to a street though too, so you'll hear cars and stuff in the background. So I'm hoping I can talk loud enough over that and there won't be too many. Of course, now that I jump on it seems like there's more, but you'll also be able to help or hear the creek in the background too. So I've been thinking the last few days how important touch is to us as humans. And I know I've talked about the subject of trust in the past. I mean, touch in the past, and trust too. But throughout my healing journey, I really had to do a lot of work and pay a lot of attention to touch. I've frequently throughout my life had people tell me, that I have powerful touch. And as you get older, you kind of know those things, right? Like, if I'd be walking in a crowd or something and like, excuse me, and touch somebody, like, hey, I'm here, I'd get like, whoa, like that kind of thing. So touch is one of my gifts, right? And it always confused me because when I touched myself, I mean, even, whatever kind of touch, not even like in a sexual way, but just touching myself, I couldn't feel my touch. And I don't know if that makes sense to any of you or not, but I mean, I just ask you, even like right now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just to touch yourself, like touch your heart, like, do you feel that? Do you kind of feel that? Do you feel the lot? Like, where does that like hit with you or sit with you and resonate? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we've all been isolated, right? We're starting to have some of us being able to come back into, limited contact with people, and which I think is wonderful. And I think that, like other things that we have had to come up with new ways of doing or new ways of being, this is one of those for me. And being that touch is so important for us as human beings, I think it's important for most of us. And being able to touch your body, yourself, in ways that feel good, that feel nourishing, that resonate with you, that are welcome. Sometimes people touch us as like, wait a second, I don't want you to do that, right? So like today, sitting out here on the creek, I had laid on the ground and kind of put my arms out up in the sun up there to get some sun and just like be as on the earth as I can be. I enjoy that. And just to feel that energy and being so close to water, that adds another level. But to feel, right, to have that touch on my back, and I started rubbing my head. So that's, find the things like just rubbing your scalp and rubbing your head, or doing that to somebody else. Like when I go get massages, like I always have my massage therapist concentrate on my head, have her do my hands and feet too. So what are like central parts for you? What are parts that love to be touched by other people? And if you have somebody or if you don't have somebody, so many of us are being extended, but I mean normally extended, but extended in ways that maybe we haven't ever been extended, trying to like figure out how to do stuff in different ways right now, which I think is a great thing for all of us. So maybe you are attached, maybe you have a significant other or a partner or children or other family members that you're affectionate with or you can get touch from, but maybe you're not. Suicide rates have gone up drastically. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and she has a friend that works in suicide prevention, and she said that they've quadrupled here in the last few months. I mean, that's too much. And I know that suicide with men has gone up tremendously and is more common. So we have to look at that, and I wish that there was more information about that on the news. And also there are ways for us to get some of the things that we need, like that they really truly are needs as a human, while we're not in a committed relationship or away from family or loved ones, or don't trust enough to have somebody to, touch us. So there's so many different reasons. So my advice today is to give yourself a head massage. If you have hair, you can play with your hair, do stuff like that. Yeah, and maybe I'll do a little series of touch videos, things that we can do. There's a lot of things that I have learned in my years since my divorce, and not always having somebody to touch me, and touch is such an important thing for me, and I think for most of us it is. So when I didn't have somebody to meet those needs, I had to figure out how to meet those needs myself, or meet those needs better myself. So I will help you do the same thing. And let's see, kind of just, it's really pretty here. I'm glad to be spending some time by the creek, real close to the creek, right by my house. It's kind of a little bit treacherous to get down there, although I think I'm going to brave it here pretty quick. Anyways, I'm sending you so much love. I hope everybody is staying well. If you're not staying well, I hope you get well very soon. If any of your loved ones, or if you have any friends or family members that are not well, I'm sending all of you love and blessings and wellness, happiness, joy. Let's go even to bliss. Bliss is good too. Okay, bye for now. Mwah. Blessings.